with Nordic Horizons releasing today, we can already look ahead into the future. We've announced, of course, Iceland and also Ireland as well.
Now the pipeline is deep. In addition to the 3 projects you mentioned, there's already work happening on a 4th project that we didn't even mention yet. But you have to have like a deep pipeline from research, from pre-production all the way through production. So a lot of effort on growing the area we cover. The same for American Truck. Like, I don't know how many projects we have announced, but certainly in various stages we have, I think, 6 different regions for ATS as well. So there's specific plans. There is like project managers, there's team leads, there is staff working on tasks already at various completion levels. So all in all, just on the map side, there is like easily, including reworks, 10, 12 teams that have really like running production.
As we kind of approach this area now, going towards the east of the USA, you think it's just going to be quite a challenge with more density and kind of smaller states upcoming?
Yeah, I think one of the challenges that the team is facing next will be Chicago and Illinois, right? Like the huge horizon, the skyline that you can see in real life for miles and miles in the distance. How do we deal with that? And I think that's the reason also that we only have 2 DLCs next year, right? Not 3. We sometimes, like, the individual projects take various amount of time depending on how complex they are. Sometimes you kind of sample in 2 states, sometimes you manage to do 3. I can imagine that in the future we may even be able to pull a 4 if we try only a little more, because we have so many states and territories still to cover. So we try our best. 3 was a good result for the year. We'll see how we cope with next year. I'm certainly looking for us to complete Route 66.
Oh yeah,
that's
like of course.
That was always kind of like the hope that we would make it possible, make it happen, to travel the Route 66 full stretch around the time of the 10th anniversary of the game. I'm not sure we are really making the date, but let's hope we are making the year of 10-year anniversary of American Truck. So, as people would know already, we are working on Illinois, but we are also working on the reworks of the older content in the game. We went through California already.
Dakota
now the team is working on what is it? Not Arkansas, Nevada
and Arizona.
Arizona. Those bits of Route 66 got prioritized so that it looks as good as we can make it by the time we need it. Route 66, I think, gives us an opportunity to talk about Road Trip 2, because it's like a natural fit marketing point of view of kind of thinking about the game. Hey, now you can just understand more the concept of driving for fun, having good time behind the steering wheel. So that should be a good year next year with these releases. Yeah, we have 4 years ahead of us of roadmap, or I would maybe call it rather just wish list, not to me sounding like too organized, of technical features that we want to pull off to make it all yet better, yet smarter. We have a lot of work to do to make the productivity of building the world and the vehicles improved. Because as much as I love the results, it's super beautiful. It's also very manpower kind of intensive to build these huge worlds. And we need to build, the programmers ideally need to build smarter tools for the web designers to have their life easier. 3 years maybe when we were actually already planning, and initially the team was discussing yet bigger plan. There was an idea to do up to 60 major cities